Wow, two girls are totally stunned, like they've seen aliens. They are as nervous as if they were taking a test, demanding you to make your own judgment. I'm hoping she'll bring the ramen noodles into the room. Through the protective film, she sensed the aroma of hope, like a long-lost fragrance. She tears open the chopsticks like a tearless man throwing hope at her. She took a bite, and the flavor infused with hope was as clear as day, simply unignorable. She gazed at the screen, unsure how to introduce herself, as Mom asked the usual questions and she played with her phone. After thinking for ages, she put her phone away. The girl said she wanted to grow corn. Mom was taken aback. After 3 years apart, she was shocked, but also happy for her daughter's recovery, like there was a sweet note in the girl's mood. It's a toy, and as the Han River Bridge, the man unrolls a paper tube that says, "I'm sorry, me too." The girl thought the man understood her name. Watching her frolic on the beach, that broad smile made her feel happiness she had almost forgotten, like discovering a new continent. At this moment, someone finally got her vibe. It was harvest time, and the man was harvesting corn. She gathered all the ingredients, starting to make her hope, mashing the corn into oblivion and kneading it into dough. She sat dough with the girl's envelope, cut noodles, heated hope and hot soup, and pulled out hidden ingredients. She grabbed the seasoning pack of hope, plating it so exquisitely like a restaurant chef. She mixed the noodles well while the man stood and stared at the bowl, thinking, "This is just too magical." Picking up the noodles for taste, he was so moved by the sheer satisfaction that tears streamed down his face. That bowl of jajangmyeon, from nothing to something, she put in so much effort. If a bowl of noodles can improve life, what's to be afraid? As she savored her meal, she twirled the noodles, her movements suggesting she was swallowing those salty tears along with it, a look of satisfaction on her face, congratulating herself as if she had finally fulfilled a deep-seated wish. The girl slept like a little angel, curled up. No wonder she's always there on the holy table. She wanted to be closer to the man, so she took her pillow and blanket and curled up next to the trash pile, fulfilling her dream. Bored, the man watched the girl's joy, her playful face, longing seeds silently taking root. "Hey there, how are you? Hello. What's up?" "Nothing, thanks." "How about you?" "Nothing, thanks." "Where are you from?" "Korea." "Really?" "Oh my god. Me too, I'm Korean, originally from DuPont's land. I hope to see you soon. Who exactly are you?" The girl woke up on the floor, watering the corn, leaning closer to the camera, yet her smile suddenly froze. The printer buzzed, revealing the man's question. She searched countless photos online, trying to disguise herself. But just as she tossed the bottle away, she hesitated. The man searched the entire island, but couldn't find the girl's answer. The emotional quest for an answer nearly broke her down, not even allowing her eyelids to close. She watched the man sit down. She felt angry inside. She had clearly told him her name, yet he still asked, trying to escape reality in the virtual world. But she witnessed a heartbreaking scene as someone exposed her true identity, with rumors and slurs coming from all sides. Years of insults flooded her heart, tears streamed down her face uncontrollably. Faced with the situation, she chose to go silent once more. The man was still waiting, but the sky opened up with a heavy rain, getting heavier, while she still received no reply. Under trees, dark clouds gathered, lightning struck. The girl huddled in the closet, enjoying false security. The torrential rain wiped out everything for the man. No matter how hard he tried, it was in vain. The downpour rushed into the room, and the photos trembled. The man desperately clutched the little duck boat, suddenly losing his. She looked at the little duck, swaying precariously, but no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't withstand nature's might. In the end, she could only helplessly let go, watching it drift away. When the dawn broke, the girl crawled out of the cupboard. After a night of storm, the room was in disarray, but she didn't care. She just wanted to know the man's fate. But amidst the mess, she couldn't find a trace of the man. Fortunately, he was still on the island. The man stared at the corn in his hand. Drenched from the rain, he gazed blankly at the city, looking utterly defeated. She saw his sorrowful look, and the girl empathized. That curse felt like her only cry against fate. A sudden ring made the man turn, as two guys from the eco group stared at her, looking utterly confused. The man turned and ran. The staff immediately chased after him. But this was her island, how could they catch her? So she dashed to the other side, where more people stood on the shore, and the man was grabbed and beaten up badly. Her eyes were filled with a look of despair. The girl couldn't bear to witness the scene any longer, ultimately forcing the man to leave the island, and leaving her trembling with panic. She went from the king of that lonely island to a complete loser, and the girl flung open the door and dashed out. After 3 years of being cooped up, she could hardly recognize directions, and the man was dumped by the roadside, leaving helplessly.